step 7. Step 7's probably the trickiest because it's the most writing. You're going to need your pencil again, going to need your notebook again. It's time to write your verses, choruses or bridge sections. Where do you start? Well, your chorus is going to stay the same all the time, and I've decided that the bit of song that I've already written is my chorus, so that bit's definitely going to stay the same each time. And I've also chosen my structure, so I know I'm going to start with my chorus, so that's so many ideas to write on paper. That is how my song's going to start. So that's my chorus. Then I'm going to put in a verse. So I'm going to mark this out on my piece of paper. Chorus, verse. Then I'm going to have my chorus again. I don't need to write that out. I can just write the word chorus. And I'll remember to look up to the top to look for my chorus. Now my second verse, different words, so I'm going to have to write that out. Then I'm going to do my chorus again. Then my bridge section. So leave some room for my bridge. And finish with my chorus. So what am I going to write about in my verses? Well, depends on your type of song. If you're doing an educational song, like I mentioned before, you might be writing about the planets. You might want to put the first couple of planets in and then write about those. Maybe an interesting fact about the planet or something to help you remember it. If you're writing about your school, maybe you might want to go through all the years you were in school. It would be quite a long song, but it could be interesting. For me, I'm writing about writing songs, and I find that writing words in the songs is the hardest bit. So my first verse, I think, is going to be about writing words and finding it difficult, and writing the chords and the melody and finding that quite easy. I'm not sure. I'm going to have a look at it, and then I'll come back to you with some ideas. I've got something, and I really like it. It's this. Some say words flow easily. Now I need something to follow that. Oh, I'm so pleased with this. So I've got some say words flow easily. I say they really don't for me. I like that because I find words really difficult. And I think that it says what I wanted to say, and I think it sounds really good. Right, next, got to finish this verse. Some say words flow easily. I say they really don't for me. I find the chords are placed in time. I wrote that line just for the rhyme. So a little rhyme in that first verse. Okay, so I've got a chorus and a verse. Another chorus to go. Now for this chorus, I already think I know what I want to do. And Elton John, great songwriter, he always said, and I've never agreed with this, if a song takes more than 15 minutes to write, it's not worth writing. I don't think I've ever written a song in less than 15 minutes. So I think, because I'm writing my song about songwriting, I'm going to mention Elton John and the fact it takes me longer to write 15. But what am I going to say? I've got something. Elton said it's not worth writing. After 15 minutes, not worth fighting. Quite like that, fighting with a song to try and get it finished in 15 minutes. Elton says it's not worth writing. After 15 minutes, it's not worth fighting. He said a song should write itself. I wish I had that skill myself. That last line I think needs a bit of a tweak, but I'm getting somewhere. Now for my bridge section, it needs to be different to the main song, different to the main tune. I think I might change the chords as well when I look at that. And then, yeah, let's have a look at some words for that. I've got something. Stuck when I got to the bridge. I feel I've got lost just a smidge. No. Stuck when it comes to the bridge. That's better than I got to the bridge. Get rid of that. Stuck when it comes to the bridge. I feel I've got lost just a smidge. Small amount. The song is nearly done right now. Just back to the chorus somehow. No, definitely needs some work. Stuck when it comes to the bridge. I feel I've got lost just a smidge. The song is nearly done now, back to the chorus somehow. Think that's my bridge. It might still need some work. And I definitely need to think about the last two steps as well. So what are my chords going to be for that, because I want it to be different, and what's my tune going to be? Something to think about. Your turn now. You need to write your second verse, third verse if you want one, however many verses, your bridge section if you're going to have one in your song. That's what you need to do. Write something, read it to someone else for them to have a listen to. They might be able to give you some hints to make it better. I think I might need to read this to someone to get some help as well. So over to you. Get writing.